Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would share 5 ideas, guiding principles of the sort on how to set up your own morning routine. I recently shared my spring morning routine on this channel, and today I thought I would kind of just talk about like why I do some of the things I do in the morning and why there are a lot of things kind of missing from that morning routine. I feel like everyone's lifestyle, job, morning is different. I have a friend who's now doing 1 a.m. to 10 a.m. shifts at her job. I know people that work from home, that have to commute an hour on a train. Just everyone has kind of like a different morning. So these are bigger picture ideas on what to incorporate in your morning to make you feel productive. So yeah, let's get into the tips. So tip number 1, and this is definitely the most kind of like prescriptive of the rules, and that's to make your bed. I'm sure everyone has given you this advice, and I'm sure you hear it in so many morning routine videos, but it's really is like a game changer in feeling productive, because no matter what else happens in your day, if you've made your bed, you've done something, you've technically you cleaned, you have it, like you can come home after like a stressful day and just see your nice made bed and be ready like to hop in on it. So definitely, if you don't already, which I'm sure many of you do now after hearing those tips so often, make your bed. It's really like morning routine changing. My next tip is to hone in on a morning beverage ritual, whether that's making a cup of coffee, or maybe it's a matcha latte in the morning, or it could be as simple as like a glass of water, or maybe you're someone that gets really hungry in the morning and so it's a morning smoothie. It also doesn't even have to be something that you make from home. It can be, for like a while, my morning beverage routine was getting on my phone and ordering a Starbucks that I could pick up before I commuted on the train. Just having kind of that beverage ritual lets you slow down your morning just a bit, and it's something that you can just have some me time while you're like going through the motions of preparing kind of your morning drink. And it just really like sets your day off in the right foot, that you're like, oh yeah, I had my tasty beverage and now I'm like ready to get the day moving. My third tip is that somewhere in your morning routine, or even in the night before, where you check over what the day's events are. This is so crucial to me because I get very like anxious about like if I'm missing something that I need to do or what I need to be doing. I'll like wake up in the middle of the night like, oh my God, do I have like a test today? Even though I'm in my late 20s and I do not have a test. But yeah, just like having that time where you know in the morning that you'll like kind of check through and be like, okay, this is when I need to get done today. This is where I need to go, so I don't go to the wrong location. So I know what time, like to make sure I don't have like an earlier or later meeting to miss. So definitely like going through that. This can also be a time where you start writing your to-do list for the day, but you don't even have to take it that far. Even just looking and seeing like, okay, today I need to be I have this appointment at 10, or today I have to leave early at this time. That really helps you kind of know how to get ready in your morning routine. Maybe you can take it a little slower, maybe you need to really rush out the door, but just kind of checking through your calendar will really like give you some peace of mind as you're preparing for your day. My next tip, and this has been very crucial for me now that I've been like working from home more often, and that is preparing your space. Having a clean space to really be able to work in, so you're not distracted by like, oh, I need to go pick this up or that up, or like, oh, it's just such a mess in here, I can't concentrate. But this also works in like regards to your office space, having that clean and organized, like just having things clean in your house for whenever you're done with work and you come back and you're like, oh, now I can like actually unwind. I don't have to worry about cleaning the house on top of a day of work. So I really feel like preparing your space in the morning, or like just creating kind of an ambiance, whether that's through like cleaning and cluttering, which I think is kind of like the minimum, to like setting some essential oils or lighting a candle if you are going to be working from home or if it's like a weekend day. So yeah, just kind of like setting your space up to be something that you feel inspired by and motivated by, that you can like be productive in. And now my final tip, which might make all of my other tips like completely not relevant to you at all, and that's to do you. Everyone's morning is different. Like I was saying at the beginning of this video, I have had the 9 to 5 work, even like 9 to 9 hour work days in New York City with an hour commute, and there's just no way I could add anything extra to my morning routine other than sleep. There's also been times in my life where I was going to a 6:30 a.m. yoga class. Depends on kind of what your lifestyle is at the moment, and it's okay for it to change. I mean, I do find myself, I'm like, oh, why can't I get back to that time when I was waking up at 5:50 in time to get to the studio? But maybe it's kind of like tweaking what your routine is and like meeting yourself halfway, whether that's doing some exercise at home or just saying, you know what, I am not a morning exercise person, I'm gonna do that at night. Another thing that a lot of people suggest in morning routines is breakfast, and I am totally not a breakfast person. I am completely fine with my coffee, but maybe you're not. Maybe you really need the breakfast in the morning, and that can be part of your morning routine. Or if sometimes, like I know I like to eat a little later, I'll make a smoothie and I'll put it in a thermos so I can bring it with me. So definitely, like any morning routines you watch, definitely watch for inspiration, but you don't have to kind of follow along exactly, because your own personal morning routine is going to change depending on what factors are going on in your life, and even just like your mood and how you feel. So yeah, definitely do you when it comes to your morning routine, and don't have to fit yourself into a mold or a box or strive to wake up at 3:30 a.m. to make sure that you have the best morning ever, because just having the little things that I mentioned before will make you feel a lot more productive no matter what time you wake up or what things you fit in that morning time period. So yeah, those are my 5 tips on how to create your own morning routine and to make it really like customizable to you. Let me know what your favorite parts of your morning routine are in the comments below. See you next time.